Welcome to the Peaches and Show. Hello and welcome to Peaches and Cream podcast. I'm Peaches.
I'm Cream.
This is episode something. I actually have no idea.
Well, it's an Xbox One special.
Is that what it is?
I guess. I mean, that's what we're mostly going to be talking about.
Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about, well, this past week, Microsoft had its press conference for the Xbox One. I just want to start off, I hate the name, but I totally get why they called it that. But
yeah.
And then towards the end, we will venture into Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah, well,
Sarb, so
the spoiler alert review, bitches.
It'll come up and we'll let you know. Probably like the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's usually what we do. But this is all about the Xbox One, so...
Except for that part.
Yeah, except... I mean, so like if you aren't into that, just, I guess, tune out now. This week is not for you.
Or just skip ahead to the Star Trek one if you want to hear our thoughts.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I thought that was pretty self-explanatory.
Some people,
I don't talk down to people.
Some people need...
I'm not condescending like Peaches.
You are, in essence, doing it as you say this. You're talking down to me. You realize that, right?
You're not people, though.
What am I, then?
My lover.
My lover. Someone that would be upset by that.
Okay, first off...
Shoutouts. I don't have any shoutouts.
That wasn't me going first off.
I was jumping in front of you. Do we have shoutouts? There's no birthdays.
Well, I'll shout out
to Raul. Fucking awesome guy.
Yeah, Lewis. He hates that name still.
I don't call him that. You do.
I know. I think I'm the only one who's keeping
He's more your friend than he is mine.
I know. It was so cute when we went to go see Star Trek with him. You just talking. You two talking.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
It's gaming.
Yeah.
He's a gamer. It's easy to talk to gamers.
Yeah, it is. Is that just because we are?
That's because that's what we are. Well, of course, it's easy to talk to other people.
Because it's hard for me to talk to guys that are into sports. So it's and most people, I heard my dad say, it's easy to talk to sports fans. It's natural. And yet, every time I try to do it, that's what I'm saying. They're so...
I can't talk to sports people either.
You can't.
Well, it's just because I don't value their opinions.
You don't because it's you're mad in the sports.
It's just really bad. It's not like I can't, but I just don't like it because I don't value their opinions as much as my own. Which actually makes me sound like a complete asshole.
Like if you walk up to go ahead. No, I want to hear your opinion.
Actually,
I don't. Actually, it doesn't matter
at all to me.
I
will talk to you about sports.
But yeah, go ahead. Keep talking.
I don't see it as a casual to watch the game last night. It was yeah.
I like it when people talk to me and I don't care what they say because I think of it as white noise for my thoughts because I just zone out.
That's even more of an asshole.
I know. I love that I came up with that idea of just that dickish idea that it's white noise for my thoughts.
Nice. You are an asshole though. Well, we both are. That's why we get along. So Xbox One.
The name.
Yeah.
Oh, the name.
I would have preferred 720 because that's what I've been calling it for the last 2 years.
I've been calling it Nextbox or Xbox Next.
Nextbox.
But I mean, it just be.
It makes sense why they called it that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're trying to get it
all in one.
Yeah, it's the same thing the PS4 is doing.
Yeah, but I mean, when people were complaining that with the name, a common problem that they're gonna have is if someone goes into a store and is I want the Xbox One. It's we don't sell those. People think that they're talking about the original Xbox, and I was I don't know. Yeah, for some reason in my head I was I get where you're going, but I don't understand why that's your reasoning.
I've never called it.
They would be prepped to know,
right?
That the new thing is called. No, but I'm saying do you get what I'm saying? If that's a new thing coming in, yeah, you would hope so. But if that's a new thing coming in, it's just we got this new system called the Xbox One that we're going to be selling. Microsoft sent over packets on how to sell it or whatever. I'm talking actual stuff.
That doesn't. That
yeah,
doesn't
but
happen.
I mean,
just so you know, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, they'll know.
Yeah, people, they should know. I mean, depending on where you go. If you're going to Walmart,
that's what I was saying. Walmart or Target or definitely people at GameStop, even though
we're gonna know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
but
just
I mean,
the Xbox One.
Walmart or Target, you may, depending on. I mean. Well, no, because they have electronic.
But I mean, that's going to be the newest thing you're going to see on the.
Yeah, I mean, even now you don't call it. Oh, can I have an X? You don't go looking for the original Xbox, asking for an Xbox One.
That shit's not. You buy that shit from Craigslist or on Amazon.
Or Amazon, yeah.
You never really have to say that to anyone.
You really don't. I don't like you. Like, I would specify as like the
Yeah.
original Xbox.
But even if you said like because Xbox is like synonymous with like the 360 now because that's the newest one. If you walked into like a GameStop right now or any other place and you were like, I want an Xbox, and like, oh yeah, 360s are right over there. Like you don't even like.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because this is just it's an Xbox.
So like to me that was like a weird thing.
Do you know why it's called the Xbox? Do you know why they called it that? I'm so curious. I don't know why either.
The
Like
box of Generation X. What is Generation X, by the way? I forgot that one.
I don't
We're
know
not
what it
Generation
is.
X.
No, we're not. We're the millenniums. Millennials. Millenniums? One of those two. Generation X is like if you're born in the 80s.
Oh, okay. I
Like
was
this
born
is-
in the 80s.
I mean, like, if you were like growing up in the 80s. I think.
Oh, okay. Because I was born in 88.
We weren't growing up in the. I mean, like, okay. Let's not get into this.
My
I don't
whole
wanna
90s
get into
kid
this
rant.
whole 90s thing again.
My little rant about
Let's
that.
just get over it.
If you were
Let's get
born in
past the
93,
generation.
you don't know shit about that.
Only us 89s know.
Boom. 88s and 89s.
No, oh, I thought I was talking about you. I didn't know what year you were born.
I'm 88. I just said that, bitch.
No, but like before.
Is
you
my
said
voice
that.
white noise for your thoughts?
Always. I want to know. I'm gonna have to look that up. I
Yeah.
never looked that up.
It might be something interesting.
like extraordinary box.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I hope that's not it.
Like
It's like an
maybe it's
acronym or
like
something?
some like fucked up thing. Like Bill Gates is like the X stands for it's a box, and the X stands for the X amount of money I'm gonna get from you idiot assholes. Buy my games, bitch.
I love Bill Gates.
That's
if
what
that
Bill
was
Gates
if
talks
that
about.
was Bill, if that was the reason Bill Gates called.
I would
it,
I would respect him.
it, yeah.
I don't know why. I'd just be like, huh,
You got it. You
he's
got
real.
it.
That's real. That's
Well, I'm gonna have to look that up.
that's
I'm
some
curious.
gangster shit, Mr. Gates.
Some gangster shit.
That's some gangster shit,
well,
William.
you know why they call it one, right? Do we need to explain?
I just said all in one.
Yeah. Well, it's all in one. Internet. All
Yeah,
that.
TV.
TV.
The TV thing still does not make sense to me.
I'm hazy on the TV thing. We're gonna have to
Because
see
it's
more.
like,
but
you
it's
can watch
kinda-
live TV on it. It's like, yeah, I do that when I turn on my fucking TV.
But the idea is that it's more. It's instead of just watching TV, it's more interactive. I
yeah,
guess.
it's like, well, like, yeah, you can go from, like, playing your game to, like, easily just getting...
One thing. We're kind of jumping. Well, I won't jump over.
No.
all the place.
They're just coming
Well, it kind of goes into the TV thing.
I have notes.
I don't have. Well, my
I'm-
notes.
I
up here,
can't.
so
I can't get off track.
I'm
You come
prepared.
in whenever, dude.
I'm prepared.
You
Nah.
come in.
One thing that's cool is they have the Snap feature now. I don't know if you saw that.
I sort of saw that.
I sort of saw it. It's because if you have, I mean, you could do. It's just like on a PC,
Windows 8?
like a Windows 8 or Windows 7, whatever.
A lot of people aren't happy about that, by the way. That OS.
What?
They're like, we're going to use Windows 8 for the whole Xbox, and then people are just like, really?
Of course they are. They're using the tiles.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
They're using the
Look at
tiles.
look at. They're not gonna go away from the tiles. You look at every product they have. It's all tiles.
I feel like there's some mom out there that calls Windows 8 Windows Tiles.
That's what we should start calling it.
You should start calling it that. It's just fun. It just sound like ignorant assholes.
I know.
It was like I got Windows 8 on my my computer. Windows 8. Oh, Windows Tiles.
Windows tiles, exactly.
That one. Okay,
But
I'm caught up.
Windows tiles, totally calling it that. But I like the Snap feature because I used to do that. Like at my friend's house, he had like this huge ass screen, which is probably the same size as mine now, but it seemed a lot bigger because I was a child. And we'd play Madden, and then TV, like we would watch wrestling on the other, like on split screen almost. So it's gonna be the same thing. Snap on the left, you can play games. Snap on the
Was
right,
it
you can watch
touchscreen
TV.
television?
No,
Wait, would you? I thought you were saying like you were moving it around or something.
no, it's like split screen.
Oh, okay.
You can set it. It's not. You don't touch it.
I've
It's
never
like
really- I've
fucking,
never-
like 2000s.
Oh, okay. Well, that
Shit.
okay. It's a 2000. That sounded pretty amazing for the 2000s. I had never seen shit like that now in 2013, like
Well,
in person.
it's not as common. I don't.
How does it feel to be part of the 1%, Joshua?
It's pretty great. You don't see it. I mean, you don't see it that much. I mean, you could probably do it on here. I'm sure there's settings.
I don't fuck with settings.
I don't fuck with settings. I could even do it on mine. Like I'm talking like it's amazing, but I could do it
but
on
like
mine.
picture in picture.
Yeah, but not like it's not like picture and then like little picture. It's
Like
like a
split
split
screen,
screen.
yeah.
Like if you're playing 2-player co-op on Gears or something.
That's what I'm gears.
That was the only thing I could think of at the moment. Halo probably would have worked, but I just thought it was cool because then you can. Because like my whole thing is like when I was younger, I would always have 2 TVs. Like I would have my Xbox TV and then like to watch TV. So like I'd have my Xbox to play like Madden or whatever, like sitting here, and then the TV would be on, and so that if I got bored, I could just watch the TV while it's loading. It's multitasking. You've never multitasked
No. That wasn't even my problem.
Well,
with that.
they're not like nice. I'm talking like my Xbox TV was like fucking 10 inches big.
Okay.
I'm not sitting.
No, I thought you were just like, I had two TVs growing up. I had my TV, and then I had my Xbox TV.
That's exactly how it sounded.
That's what I was like. That's why I was giving you that look.
Okay.
Just like you can fuck off
Let me tell you the setup.
I have one TV. I watch TV and I play whatever.
Well, because me and my brother shared a room.
It's a TV one.
So
that's what I call it. It's an all-in-one system.
Shut the fuck up. Well, because we shared a room, so if I wanted my own space, I would just go down, bring my little TV. I used to have like a 10-inch.
Yeah, dude,
like,
I don't know why.
Mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know why I'm giving you shit because I had the same setup when I was a kid.
Everyone did.
I had like two TVs, like the one that I'd actually watch TV on with the cable box hooked up to it, a little bullshit one that my parents used to use and like just have the games hooked up to it.
Giving me shit.
No, because like for some reason back then parents were like, if you hooked up a console to a TV, they're like it messes it up.
Yeah.
Remember, like, did your parents used to think?
Well, my mom didn't want me to use the downstairs one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what was that? Where did that myth come from?
I don't know.
It's just like new technology, so they're scared. It's like it'll mess with the waves, and then like you can't watch regular TV on it, so it only can be for your little video game. Yeah, it'll interfere.
I always had to explain it. I was like, Mom, they're two different ports.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. She's like, no, it'll mess. You have to hook it into the cable, and then the cable gets all jacked up. I have to call the cable guy, come out and fix it, and then he's gonna be like, can't hook up the console to it. And then we're all fucked.
Yeah, and it was just like, and at 13, I found myself just thinking, like,
no.
These are the people that are supposed to know more than, like, that's what I was.
That was that moment?
Yeah, that's when I just, like, gave up. I was just like, you fucking.
You have no idea.
You have no idea what any of this is.
That's why they still don't. That's why I have to set everything up, but.
It's like they're just stuck in the 90s. In 1999, like Y2K happened, and they're just like, nope. I'm not learning any new technology.
It's over.
Still typing with two fingers. You know what? I do that. Fuck that. I do that.
I do it for fun sometimes.
Yeah. just to feel like...
I don't... That's not really for fun. It's more just boredom.
Yeah.
Because I already type pretty fast.
I can't. I learned the whole, like, when I was in elementary school, I learned the whole, like, type to learn bullshit, where you, like, learn where to put your fingers and stuff like that. I did it for, like, that month, and then afterwards, I never had to type again.
There was
for like years, so it never really stuck with
me. There's two reasons I can type well. One, is because if you play MMOs, you gotta type fast if you don't want to use headsets. Second, well, the real reason I have to
you're a bit of a PC gamer. I forgot that.
The second thing is when I was in high school, we had a health class, and I would always finish my work in 5 minutes. So the only thing you could do was either read a book, put your head down, or learn how to type. So I was like, fuck it.
I guess I'm learning how to type.
I learned how to type on Mavis Beacon.
I'm more of a put my head down type of guy.
I like to be productive, so fuck you.
I don't want to look up at people and have them looking back at me. I don't do that. Who does that? I don't do that.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I won't look at you right now.
No, I will not do that.
I'll put my head down too.
Put my head down. I find. Never mind. I'm not gonna go into.
Anyways, Snap Future's cool. I really like that. That's pretty fucking awesome.
We got that off topic that fast. Snap Future is cool. Okay.
Because it's like, I don't know.
Well,
reminds me of the childhood. Peaches.
Peaches as in you. I don't want people getting confused. We might have some new listeners.
I already explained that it was me.
I know. I don't know. Whatever.
Whatever.
No, but okay. So, did you hear about the no game sharing sort of thing?
Yeah, I'm pretty interested in because. Well, go ahead. I'll wait. I'll let you.
No, okay. I was just gonna say, like, I understand why, from a business standpoint, why they're doing it. What I'm talking about in depth is, I'm pretty sure most of you already know. Like, if you buy a game and then you put it on your console, like, you have to, sort of like with PC games, or like certain CD software now, like you have to put in the code and then like it's downloaded to your console. Yep. So that's it. It's installed to yours. You can't give somebody else a disc and then they can just start playing it. Like you own the license to that game. That's what you bought. So like, I get why and like if you get the disc and someone's already taken the license, then you have to buy a new license. How much that's going to cost, like for used games, I don't know.
That's where I'm confused.
Yeah, a lot of people are confused because like they haven't gone into detail on it yet. But I think like I get why they're doing it from a business standpoint, but like I think it's sort of ruining that I can't talk. Sort of gaming community aspect. Like remember like how many times in middle school and high school where we talk to friends or whatever, and then they're just like, dude, I got this cool new game that you probably never heard of, or like you never played or something like that, and it's awesome. I just beat it last night, and it's like you should borrow it, and then they just
no mas. No mas.
No more of that. I mean, like I think that the PS4. I think they addressed that. They were saying like they're not going to do that.
Yeah, PS4 is not going to do that.
Yeah, that's what they've said so far, but we don't know.
The one thing I when I was reading about it seemed like the only way that you're going to be able to like go to a friend's house and play is if you
take your Xbox.
Well, no, not necessarily that. As far as I understand, is if you bring the game and you sign into your profile at your friend's house.
Oh,
on your
okay,
friend's
yeah,
Xbox
I do
One.
remember hearing that.
So you could do it that way, but once you leave, it's kind of it.
Yeah.
So you're right. You can't really borrow it anymore. And the one thing nobody really knows is how they're gonna do. Because I remember hearing that when I was listening to it that they're still like behind the used games whole second store kind of
secondhand market.
Secondhand market, thank you. Secondhand market for games, but they haven't really specified
it's gonna be
how
through
that's
them.
gonna work.
It's gonna be through them. GameStop is like I heard like as soon with that announcement, their stock went down. GameStop's did.
Oh yeah.
But this is another funny thing. Ironically, after that press conference, the Xbox One, Sony's stock went up.
Oh really?
No one was there was so much
surprised.
negative press and like not even negative press, like just neutral. Like people were just sort of like what
Yeah.
What the I didn't like any of what I just heard.
Well,
Sony stock, I think they said 9% after Microsoft's Xbox One press conference. Sony stock went up 9%.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
It's funny GameStop. Well, you hate GameStop, so
I do.
fine.
I do.
I know you hate them.
Just they can fuck off.
They can suck a dick.
All because of that one Mass Effect 2 story.
That one. Well, that's all it takes. It's
Yeah.
like one. Like there's places I won't go now because of one instance. So.
Yeah.
Fuck, like Twin Peaks. Fuck that place. I'm not going there.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Twin Peaks is like a.
It's like a Hooters.
It's like a Hooters ripoff, except for like they don't wear shirts. They just wear like.
Well, I mean, like at Hooters, they don't really wear shirts. Like it's just like.
What would you call it? It's like
tank tops.
They're not.
Not tank tops. Halter tops.
Halter tops, maybe.
What the fuck are they called?
I don't know.
Just like
But it's
little tanks that are like cut off.
It shows the midsection.
The mid.
They got like schoolgirl skirts on, and it's like I don't know. It's like a halter top. I don't fucking know. That's probably not even it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those shirts where like it's tied together.
You see boobies.
And
you see cleavage.
Well, the point is,
I mean,
they're like naked. That's the whole point.
They're
like,
naked. No, they're just.
They're like naked.
Okay.
I didn't say they're naked. They're like naked.
Right.
It's not a strip club. It's as close as you can get to a strip club without being a strip club.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
You been there during Valentine's week, they like wear lingerie.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yeah, so
I've only been there that
never
one time
been,
with you.
I've heard many stories.
Oh, during Valentine's
But I'm
Day?
not going there.
Yeah. Well, we've only been that one time.
And that's the last time I'll go.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Well, it's because the waitress is a bitch, but that's... I don't care if you're hot. I want my fucking beer when I order it. Damn. Nah.
It wasn't even about slow service either. I don't know. We'll go into the story some other time.
Yeah, we're getting way off track.
Yeah.
But... What were we talking about? Secondhand markets?
Like the losing that sort of sense of community.
We got to see, because I think we're going to need more information. I mean, it didn't seem just overall from the press conference. I didn't think I got as much as I wanted to from it.
Yeah,
but we kind of
no one. Really
I don't want to steal your thunder, so I'll kind of let you go here.
No,
you already told me is that it was for the investors almost, not necessarily for the gaming,
like
community.
the tech industry. It wasn't really for the gaming industry, even though we had gaming, people from the gaming side of things there. They didn't really. They just showed off hardware and what it can do and stuff like that, but not gaming wise. They said they're gonna save all that for E3, so they have they have to come strong at E3 to bounce back.
I think they know,
because I mean Xbox One was getting shit on even before they had that press conference because they were details were coming out and they were the always on internet, the specs and stuff like that. I think it was the RAM they used, it's DDR or something. I'm not that well versed.
I'm not well versed
in it, but I mean people are it's 3 years old. Why the fuck would they use that? Certain things like that. And Another interesting thing, they have to use they're using Blu-ray technology for this one. Sony proprietary technology, so I think they have to pay them royalties every time.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But they need it. I mean, that's one thing I'm happy
Yeah.
about them doing is switching to Blu-ray.
But I mean, like,
That sucks.
they lost out on that whole, like,
Oh,
were
yeah,
trying to
they
go ahead
totally-
and, yeah, I mean, like, it didn't even last.
Like, that was
I don't
one
even
of
think
the
it lasted a
reasons.
year when they were trying to do that HD DVD
Shit,
format.
fucking don't even bring that up.
You
People
were-
don't even remember that shit, barely.
Yeah.
No, because, like, that's one of the reasons I bought a PS3 was because I wanted a Blu-ray player.
Yeah,
So,
and people are like already.
And now it doesn't work.
No, they were
'cause it's
calling
a
it-
fucking piece of shit.
Well, your PS3, your PS3. Leave my baby alone. Look
Yeah,
at
but
that.
it doesn't make sense because you use yours way more than I ever use mine, but mine's broken.
Well, that's the way it works. It works on love. If you love it and you keep playing it, then it'll work for you.
I just don't let it sit there
And then it's
collect
yeah,
dust.
it's like
I'm sure this
and
is
if you don't
actually-
touch it, then it's like you ungrateful bastard.
I'm pretty sure this is actually like 2 years older than mine is.
Probably.
Bullshit. That's
Wait,
that
what
is.
do you have the Slim or do you have the original?
Yeah, I have this one.
Oh, yeah, it's probably 2 years older than yours.
Fucking bullshit.
I bought that shit as soon as it came out.
I know, right?
Like, because I didn't even buy the original one because I was like, I'll wait. Like any new technology, even if it's like
You
something I
don't
really
wanna
want, I'll wait. Especially with this, like as much as it's gonna kill me, I'm probably gonna wait a while on the PS4. Even though I want Infamous Second Son and Watch Dogs and shit.
You
like
say
so
that,
bad.
but once you have, it's gonna be like.
As soon as I get that money, dude, I'm not gonna
Let's
get
not,
shit.
let's not talk about prices yet.
Yeah,
So Blu-ray, good. Finally, even though they're getting have to pay royalties, which is hilarious.
Yes,
you're
it
right.
is.
I didn't think about that until you said it.
Oh, speaking of the whole press thing, there was apparently no one like during the conference or during the event you hear applause and stuff like that when they announce certain things. None of that applause was coming from the press.
That's awesome.
Apparently, like it was because Adam Sessler and like I got his name written down because I heard about his story but I didn't know his name. Jeff Gertzman.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, you probably heard his story. Jeff Gertzman is a guy who was a writer for GameSpot, or I think it might have been IGN. GameSpot. I'm pretty sure it's GameSpot.
Okay.
He got fired for giving a bad score to Kane and Lynch, even though like I think the publisher gave them like they had banners all over GameSpot and stuff like that, and they like paid them money to give them a higher score. Like that's the way. Remember, like we
Yeah,
talked about this before.
yeah.
That's how it works now with
It
certain.
might be IGN because GameSpot. I don't.
I think it might have been GameSpot. Or like,
We'll have to look it
that's
up.
why I said maybe IGN because like you've heard stories like
Yeah,
this before.
IGN. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where it's just
Pay
like
for scores. Yeah.
you're paying for the like high score or whatever. Like Halo ODST.
Don't even bring that up to me. It's a sore subject.
But
Yeah, no, you're right.
he's a guy like there was a whole controversy like years ago. He got fired for giving an honest opinion because they were like, no, you have to give it a higher score. Like this is behind like closed doors sort of like talk. But apparently it was they were like, you got to give it a higher score. They gave us like all this money to give it a higher score, and he's like, no, like I'm not messing up my credibility by doing that. So he got fired, and that earned him like major points from
man, it's respect.
like the gaming community.
Yeah, respect. Because Kane Lynch sucks.
Yeah,
You ever play that shit?
for 2 minutes.
Exactly. That's how long you need to play it before you realize.
No, I like
is
it.
this?
Yeah.
What game is this? I don't understand.
But
Let's play it.
so those who both of them sent out tweets, basically saying like, yeah, that applause that you're hearing, that's not coming from the press.
Too funny.
And it's like apparently it was from like Microsoft employees in the back through an amplifier.
That's how I do it too. I would do that. Shit. You gotta make it look like people are clapping.
Yeah, because if you like, it's
You
just
can't.
funny.
You
It'd
can't
be
run the
just
risk of
yeah.
nobody clapping. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
at your own event. Like
Yeah.
I know it's like that's kind of bullshit, but you gotta cover
Man.
your bases. It's too funny though. Yeah, you told me that before, but it's still funny to me.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's like, "Woo!" I was like, but you know what? I'd be curious to see if it was like that at the Sony one though.
Yeah, but I
You
mean,
know
like,
what I mean?
Sony, like, what?
I'm
I
sure
mean,
they had
here's the
people in the back fucking clapping through amplifiers too.
But I saw that they did have at the Sony event. They did
But I'm
have
sure
press
other people
clap.
actually clapped.
Yeah, I saw that they had because it
But
was
this
just
is-
it's because it was about the games at the Sony one.
Yeah, it was about the game. And that's
It was sort of
different.
flip flop. Like at Sony, they focused on the games.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft, they focused on the hardware. Didn't really show any games.
They're a little. I mean, but they're different companies.
Yeah, and then
too.
like Sony, they didn't even show the console. We didn't even know what the PS4 looks like yet.
Yeah. So I mean, it's. We can kind of get into this, I guess. It's just there's two different companies too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's it's the American company, Microsoft,
Japanese company.
Japanese company,
Sony.
Sony. So I mean, like they're gonna do things differently. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And do
I
you
mean-
want to? Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
So do you want to get into like their target markets now, or do you want to wait?
That's what I was actually going to
Oh,
go to
okay.
next. Of like, it seems the reason Sony came ahead seemingly with gamers is because they showed games.
Right.
Like gamers are the ones that are going to buy these things.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, it seems like they're. Because you remember the Wii, like the hardware, like the system sold high amongst everyone, like most, like sort of everyone, like casual gamers, mostly, and like like families and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But didn't really have any games that anyone like any like hardcore gamer wanted to go after.
No, you're right. But that's not their
Yeah,
that's not their market though.
yeah, their market is families. It's
Yeah.
Nintendo, but like
What do
you
get
can
back
still
here?
hope because you're still a Nintendo fan at the end.
Well,
of the day.
yeah.
Most gamers are Nintendo fans. We
Yeah.
just don't get like.
It's 'cause we grew up with them.
Yeah, I think that's mostly where it comes from. I was just sitting that down. No,
Throw your notes like that.
um,
No, it's for you. Nah, it's like a test.
I'm trying to remember where I was gonna.
I don't know
come
where
from
you're
with
going.
this.
You want
No,
me to-
it's just like why not focus on the gamers? It just seems crazy to me
Well,
not to.
I think it's. I understand everyone. I will say this. It's like we've already talked about. They didn't show games, and it's easy to sit there like right now. Okay, me and you talking. What's the software going to be? We know what the hardware is going to be. We know what it's all going to be able to do.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, like we want to see games. That's not. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to see. Sony was smart enough to show games. They gave us some hardware stuff. We don't know what it looks like you said. But, I mean, they still gave us kind of the basics of what it's going to be able to do, all that. But they also showed us the games. So, I mean, it's still... I think it's... If we're going to base it off this press conference, I think it's too early to be like, oh, well, they're not going after us. I think we're going to have to wait till E3
Yeah,
to
that's
see.
it.
And,
they said-
you're right. They're going to have to bring it. But I think it's... I don't know. I think the reaction everyone's having is maybe a little overblown.
Just knee-jerk
Just
reaction.
a little bit.
because
And
it's not. They didn't hear what they
it's-
wanted to hear.
Yeah, it's like we're gamers, so we want to hear about games.
Mm.
But at the same time, they, like you said, it was more for the tech reasons, what the hardware is going to be.
Yeah.
And maybe they don't have the games yet. Maybe they're still in development, and maybe they're not ready to be shown. And maybe we just got to wait till E3 for that.
Yeah, I mean,
So
they
I mean,
said,
that's kind of like my overall feeling about how everyone's like hammering down on them is just pump your brakes, kids. Let's just wait a second and give them a chance at E3. And no, after E3, if they don't have anything, then fuck them. And you can lay into them all you want. Just I'd say like right now, just hold on.
I will play devil's advocate here and say fuck Microsoft.
Well, I'm my bias because if you guys know me, I'm a little biased.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm a Microsoft guy.
I was
So,
gonna say my bias, and I'm more of
you're
a
the
Sony guy.
So
yeah.
I mean, but just trying to stay objective is just. You're right. So like you said, Sony, they showed the games. They hit me because I was watching it like fuck. What do they got?
Yeah.
The Xbox was interesting, but it wasn't. It was like, oh, that's cool. All the features they got, the new stuff, which is what you need because you can't just have like nowadays. You can't just have another gaming system. You need a little more, and which
Yeah.
both companies are doing. They're adding more to it than just the gaming
I was gonna
aspect.
say, but I feel like I
I don't know why I'm
have.
like pointing to your console is the only one ever created. It's like that one right there.
I was gonna say, but I feel like right
See, you're
now
doing it too.
I'm fine.
You
No, I was
just
gonna
did
say
it too.
no. This is because of what I'm gonna say next. I'm fine with what I don't really need. I don't like what I have now. I'm fine with. I don't need it to like connect to like live TV or like that, and like everything that we need now. I feel like we already have. I have Netflix on my PS3 and Xbox. I got Hulu Plus on my these subscription services and stuff like that I can use anywhere. I mostly watch them on my on my systems. I never really go to my computer to watch like Netflix or something
Right.
on Hulu because it
It's
goes to
very-
my TV.
yeah,
And I'm
it's
like,
bigger
what
screen
else do I
and all.
need? And they're going for this whole live TV thing with the Xbox TV, but who really watches live TV anymore?
Well, I mean, there's
Voice
still,
crack.
Well,
Excuse me.
my counter to that would be no matter what, we already assumed that we were getting obviously we're getting a new gaming system, but the question's always been like, what else could they add on to it that's not already there? You know what I mean? You can't go like until we get like holographic like technology where we can actually like do some like science fiction shit. It's gonna be the same for the next couple of generations. You know what I mean? Like the graphics will get better, the AI, the technology, all that, but it's still gonna be putting a disc in or whatever, maybe not disc, going more cloud gaming, it's still going to be a system that runs a game. And like I think that both companies are trying to expand more on it so that they can expand their what's the word I'm looking for? Expand their not like their target market, but to make it more of
accessible.
Not accessible, more of like a multimedia device. More so
that anyone who's not a gamer. Oh, so that I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not just like because obviously
because they're like regardless, it's gonna have games, but here's some other shit.
This is the other thing
to get other people.
Regardless, people that are Xbox fans are gonna buy the new Xbox. People that are Sony fans are gonna buy the new Sony. The new PS4.
It sort of changed after that press conference.
But you know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you mean.
The way they see it is like the hardcore gamers are gonna get the gaming system. That's fine, but they want to expand their markets to different avenues. So. I think it is kind of weird that they're going for the whole TV thing. But at the same time, if you think about it, with the Snap feature is if you have the game on, if you're playing a game and you're watching the TV through the TV, the Xbox TV, like that makes sense. Because how else would you, other than doing picture-in-picture, the split screen, and most TVs can't do that. But can you do that with Netflix? Can you do that with other stuff? So it makes sense to me, but it's kind of weird. I'd have to play with it to actually get like a true opinion on it, obviously. But I kind of get where they're going. PS4 is doing that too. They're kind of not necessarily as the extreme that, as far as that we know, the extreme that Xbox is, but it's pretty interesting. I'm for it. I'm for pushing the boundaries for sure. Because like I said, it's going to be a gaming system, but if I can get more out of fucking $600 that I'm already going to spend, probably, because that's probably how much they're going to cost. Like, if I can maximize that, then that's fine. Because it's $600. I'm broke. I'm on sabbatical.
Well, we don't know the price point yet, right?
No, but I'm just
$600 is like
that's what I'm.
It's a good place to get. Yeah, $700.
Well, because you're gonna have to buy the system, and you're gonna have to get. You're probably gonna have to. Well,
you have to get member Xbox Live. Yeah, it comes with a Connect automatically.
But it's gonna be more. But it's, and then you're gonna have to get some sort of subscription system. I don't know if it's still gonna be Xbox Live or how they're gonna change it. They said
it's still Xbox Live. If you have it now on your 360, it'll just transfers over.
So and I think Microsoft overall, if you look at all their other products, they're trying to do the same thing, make it multimedia, make it more platformed, not just so it's one device here, so it all connects together. And I'm sure that with the Xbox One it'll be the same. Be able to connect to your tablet, to your phone, all that, which is kind of what it already is supposed to do as far as I understand.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in it, but I kind of get a lot of people. Think what was I gonna say? Whatever is next. Well, because I guess we can talk more about the targets because we really talk about them.
I was gonna expound more on what you said, because I had this written in my notes, for some of the pros of it. Like one thing that typically happens with this, especially these days, is that we tend to maybe contradicting what I said earlier. Like we tend to oversimplify things, where it's and then make them sound stupid. Like you make it like you're saying with Xbox TV, I get to watch TV through my TV when my cable box already does that. Yeah. But it's what you're to effective what you were saying earlier. It's might be simpler to do that once you get everything under control and you learn how the new system works and stuff like that. When you're just playing a game, and then it's sort of cool to just stop playing a game and then just start watching TV almost seamlessly. And
that's
that's what I was saying. There's with new technology that tries to be multi-encompassing. There's always just different. There's always this problem. Sort of when the iPad came out, we were oversimplifying it. Tiled. Yeah, Windows tiled. No, I'm still against that.
But it's the same kind. Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same feeling of when the iPad first came out. We were just sort of it's the same thing as an iPhone except bigger. But now tablets
are huge.
They're a thing.
That's what I mean. It's
and now
it's different, yes.
And that's not the first time.
And
I
think sometimes as gamers, and myself included, we get so bogged down in these systems is that all we want are I even said it's I want to see games. That's what's really going to sell me, and that's what's going to make me purchase. I'm still going to buy it because I'm a fucking sucker, but I'm still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to see games, but I want to if it does other stuff like that, if it makes it seamless, it makes it easy transition between TV, Netflix, Hulu. I know, and they all do that already. I mean, it's not that they don't do it, but if it makes it an easier transition, if it's an easier device to use than, let's say, your cable box, then it makes sense. But I can understand why people are just like, why would you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the main thing. I feel like it's usually like that oversimplification. I can't talk. Oversimplification. Is that even the word? Simplification. Why did I add an extra syllable?
What'd you say?
Simplification.
Is that a word?
But I was saying like
Oh,
simplification.
Simplification?
Okay, fuck it. They know what I mean.
I think it's simplification.
That's what I was saying
Simplify.
earlier, but I was like, am I adding an extra
That sounds
simple
weird,
for no
but
reason?
simplification isn't a word, I'm pretty sure.
To oversimplify. It's common for us to oversimplify. Fuck.
We're making it really... Yeah, I know, right? That's the opposite of what we just did right there.
Yeah. To, it is...
Literally.
Certain things that, people in the tech industry try to bring to the table. And so...
Because it's so hard now. You have to
Yeah,
be
it might be
innovative.
pretty cool when you start to play with it. But for the games... I feel it might be in retrospect, like in hindsight, when E3 comes around and they show us what they got, because they said they have 15 first party games, 8 of which are new IPs. Like whenever we see some of those, that might change the game.
And the Rare game too, but I think that's gonna be third party.
Rare game?
The Rare game from Rare, Rare.
No, I know what Rare is.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you had...
No, I did. I hadn't
my
heard
accent was coming out really bad right there.
No, you're fine.
But I mean, like they don't know. We don't know what it is, but I remember reading about that.
And then something you might be interested in, Xbox TV. They have that Halo series coming up. Some people are
I was
excited
going to
about
mention that too.
You know,
Look at Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Have you watched the Forward Unto Dawn? Have you seen that for the?
It's on Netflix actually, but I haven't watched it yet.
Go on YouTube. Well, yeah, it's free anyway.
I was like, why would I not give them the money? Like, if I watch it on Netflix, I'm pretty sure they give me some of the...
I mean, it was...
You're what's wrong.
I know. I
You're
don't know
why...
why fuck I said that.
Like, fuck that. Go on
I'm a
YouTube.
Google guy. Fuck Netflix. Side note, did you hear that Tumblr got bought out by Yahoo?
Yeah, I heard that.
For $1 billion?
We actually talked about that on the Faux Society podcast.
Was the fucking plug? No, I'm just kidding.
No, not plugging. I just happen to be on another podcast.
No, I'm just messing
On
with you.
FauxSociety.com.
Fucking... What's that address again? No, it was just cool. I heard because my professor was like, I told my daughter, you need to go find that guy and marry him right now. I was like, that's so true.
What guy?
Just whoever made Tumblr.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's super sidetracked on that. Who are we talking about?
Steven Spielberg? Forward on the Dawn?
Yeah,
You were going
it's
somewhere
pretty
with
cool.
that.
Yeah, just watch it.
Okay.
I saw it. I could have. It was weird.
Is it going to be in the same vein as that movie or something? Or
in a movie? What movie?
Forward on to Dawn. Isn't that a fucking movie? The Halo movie?
No,
Halo
it was like a 4-part series on YouTube, and then
I think they put them all together on Netflix then. Cause
yeah,
I think
they did. Yeah, no, I mean, well,
I think they made it.
Yeah, they just made it into a movie.
Yeah.
But like before Halo 4 came out, it was like every 2 weeks leading up to the release date of Halo. There were YouTube. It was on Machinima.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I saw it. I was weird because I saw it. The DVD was at Best Buy, and I was like, I could just go online and watch this for free. Like literally. Like, why would I pay to have this? It didn't make sense to me.
Special features. That's usually what people like me pay for.
Special features.
Are you kidding me? I love special features.
We're
You know
not
me.
gonna-
You like I'm not into movies.
Yeah, I know. I watch
Just because I like
special
right.
features,
Yeah.
depending on what movie it is. But anyways, I digress.
They have to be like good special features.
What's next? What else you got on your list there?
And commentary tracks and behind the scenes shit. Sorry,
No.
I was just. Oh,
No, you love
I
commentary.
love it. I love it.
No, I still don't get that. Why you? Well, that's not true because I love Mystery Science Theater.
No, say you still don't get why what?
Like, I get it, but it's just weird to me. I guess if I've seen the movie enough times, then I'll go back and watch it.
It's only
with
for ones that I
commentary.
really love. Like if I hear that they
Yeah.
have like a comment, like for comedies, if they have like a commentary track by
Oh,
like
yeah, that'd be
charismatic people, like a Superbad commentary
I'll bring
track.
this up again. Huh?
I'm bringing this up again. The Super Terry, Super
It's Super Terry.
Super bad commentary track with Michael Cera, Seth Rogen, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Judd Apatow, and Jonah Hill.
If it's a comedy, I could see.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's like another hour 30 of just more comedy and them telling you about like crazy shit that happened while they were taping the movie, and it's fun to just listen to. I was
get
sitting
that.
there just dying, and then like same thing with Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
It's like, what's over there?
Yeah, I'm just pointing.
It's like there's just a bunch of lotions.
Yeah, with again Michael Cera, Kat Dennings, Ari Gaynor, and the director. You know, they're just them sitting talking about certain shit in the movie. Like, it's fun. And it feels like I got, you know, two forms of entertainment. Yeah.
No, I get it. I mean, I was giving you a hard time because I know how much.
No, I know. I was just defending myself for anyone that was for anyone else that agreed with you. It's like, yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
He's a fucking idiot.
What a sucker. But what do you think about the some people are like just upset about the always on feature that got confirmed, but not to the capacity in which we originally thought.
Was it once a day, right?
It has to be, like, you have to at least have it on once a day. But I think, like, you need it. It's not, I don't think it's so...
I don't know. Like,
so bad where you need it to operate the system. But I think it is it's mandatory. You need to have a constant internet connection. And that just killed it for some people. Because in this country, you still have, like, a lot of people that don't have internet connections.
Yeah, I can't defend that position.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, like, there's nothing that kids...
Everything's gonna be on the cloud now, man.
I can't, like, there's no way for me to defend that in any way. Like, I'm against it. I mean, we've talked about it before. I mean, like, I was kind of for it, but now that it's, like, confirmed and mandatory, it's just, I get it, but, I mean, that's gonna take gaming away from a lot of people and just turn them off that system altogether. Yeah. And then just straight to the PS4 or the Wii. It's as simple, it's as simple as that to me. I think it's a bad move.
I keep thinking of, like, this over-dramatized scene in my head. Like, as soon as, like, the Sony president, I think it's Kaz Hirai right now, like, just heard that their stock raised 9% after that Microsoft One event, and he was just watching it. And he's just like, oh, these dumb bitches. You just put money in my pockets. Thank you.
I get, like...
It's not even a thank you. He's just, like, being a dick about it. He's, like, bringing cigars. I don't even smoke, but I feel like now is the time to start. I can buy new lungs. I can buy a new liver.
I'm gonna live forever now.
Microsoft is just giving me money. They're giving me money. Just write me a check. You might as well just write me a check.
Just do it right now. Like the scene I
Before E3, because I won't lie, I'm a little nervous, but write me a check.
Capitalize now. I see. It's a much sadder scene. Like, I always think, like, whenever I hear about this, like, some kid, like,
that's like
that doesn't know. Because there's always people.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, too.
Know.
So, yeah, they don't know that it's going to have these features, and they just buy it.
He buys it, he gets home, he saves all his money up, fucking $500, $600, you know, like, 13-year-old kid, doesn't have a job, really hard to do. Or, like, even like a Christmas gift. He goes, he sets it up, and he can't play it.
Yeah, because sometimes parents don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
and they like the kids ask for it's like, I want a new Xbox, and it's like, okay, I'll go get you it, and like they don't know the specs.
Yeah,
they go buy it, and then they just pretty much like in a rural area, they don't they have this useless thing that the kid can't use.
It's sad
and play. Yeah,
it would be sad.
Like sometimes GameStop employees or like wherever you buy it from, they don't tell you because sometimes either they fucking don't know or they want that sales.
Want your money.
They want that sales commission.
I don't remember.
I've seen that before, like GameStop, because I think I mentioned that before, like. You buy a new system. Like, this is a common practice that they have with parents. Someone from GameStop has actually, like, said this. Someone who, like, a former employee is like, they try and get you to, like, constantly, like, sell shit. Especially to, like, target parents that are buying systems and just, like, selling, like, these useless accessories and peripherals that they know, like, they aren't even popular. The kids won't work on every game. You know, they just to get, like, those sales in. Yeah. It's a business, but I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that.
That's probably why I didn't last at Best Buy either. It's this one they wanted me to do, I wouldn't do it. Because like,
really?
Because there was like, you always have to sell 3 accessories. Like, it's like I could sell rechargeable batteries, which makes sense, a controller, but I'm not gonna sell like a fucking sword like that. Why would I?
Or like the PlayStation Move, sort of.
Yeah, like I can't do that. It's against my. It's against my code.
Yeah, it's like us as gamers, we try and help. Especially when we see, like, these hapless parents, we're like, we think of the kid. My mind, like, because I've helped out people before, like several, like, certain moms or stuff like that when I don't even work at, like, a game store or something like that, but if they'll come up to me and ask me a question, like, do you know anything about, like, this or that or whatever? And I'm just like, yeah. And then it's just like, also, should I get this thing? And I'm like, I'm trying to remember, like, this like, specific story, because it happened, like, 3 times in my life. I think that's why I said PlayStation Move specifically, because she was like, should I get this, like, little thing? Because he also has a Wii, and like this little like wand thingy is like that. Like, do you think he'd like that? And I was like, what does he usually play? Like, I asked her, like, what does he usually do? Like, he plays like this or that. And I'm like, no, do not do that to that child. Don't waste your money.
Don't waste your money.
He won't, like, it'll just collect dust. Yeah.
That's what he wants in the end. That's all we want.
That's all we want.
Games.
And,
I mean, there's no way. There's just no way. I don't unless I'm missing something. I'm not for that. I mean, like, for me, it's not gonna be a big deal.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and the other thing too is I don't remember if there's a built-in wireless adapter
for the new Xbox. Oh, there has to be.
Well, yeah, but I don't remember reading it.
No, but I mean, like, that's
I'm sure like, it's standard now in the new ones.
Yeah.
But
It's
gotta be.
That's something they probably didn't even mention because it's like they have to have it, especially after what happened with the 360 last generation.
Yeah,
or this generation still, I guess. But
last generation.
Well,
all the new ones have it
because that was a big plus for PS3 when they came. They were like built-in Wi-Fi right out of the box.
Built-in Blu-ray.
That is their technology. What do you think of?
Excuse me.
Okay, like a lot of people are upset about and this is the same for the PS4 also. It's freeform. You can go as long as you want. Okay. The no backwards compatibility, and that I feel like that's a moot point. Like, it's just people. I think that's just them wanting to complain about something because when they were saying that about the PS4, people were like, "I don't like. Why should I buy it?" And it's like it's a new system.
I don't.
It's like, did you like we're entitled now? Did you feel the same way when you bought a Super Nintendo back in the day and it couldn't play fucking Nintendo games?
Yeah, I don't. It like that again. Backwards compatibility, like, like it's not a big deal to me.
Yeah.
I mean, like every once in a while, I like to go back and play like the original Halos, but then again, I used to have to trade in my games to get new ones, so I don't have a lot of like super old games. Like now I do, but I'll still have my 360 if I want to play them. This is gonna be the same profile. I'll just pop in, plug in my 360, and play those. Like to me, it's not that big of a deal, but
me neither.
Some people just like to come. I mean, like
it's not like like I understand
why they're
upset about it, but
in the end, to me, it's just I don't know. It's just one of those things.
Like that's something I can let go. I personally can let go.
Yeah.
But I understand that there's some people in their entertainment centers that are they still want to play some of their old PS3 or Xbox 360 games, and they want to get the new ones too. And they're like, I don't have space. I don't want to constantly have to lug out.
Yeah.
My fucking I don't want to have to buy a new entertainment, huh?
I said that's kind of fun though. Yeah. It's like busting out your old. I mean, you don't keep your NES. Well, some people don't.
Well, I still have my PS2 down there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like
because I bust that out sometimes. I'm like, I gotta play some Digital Devil Saga. Or like,
you know what I mean? But that's like you don't do that all the time, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like a 64. Like when I used to, my brother has it now. It's like we would be like, you want to bust out the 64? Like, yeah, it's a whole other experience.
Part of
it's
fun.
Not. It's just like, oh fuck, you know what? I haven't played in forever. Like that's just people being lazy too. I think.
Yeah.
The laziness of our generation. Oh, sorry. I moved it. It's fine. It's fine.
No, but it probably picks up whenever you move your bottle. That's why I always look at it. Fucking asshole.
If you can hear that, I'm not sorry.
But
yeah, backwards compatibility, not a big issue to me.
Yeah, me neither. But I mean,
I
understand why.
Yeah, I get why, but to me personally, it's not a huge issue. I'm not playing. The only game I would play would be like the original Halo. That would be the only one I would probably play again.
Yeah.
That I still have.
I was gonna say, speaking of games, like, okay, so this press conference wasn't totally like devoid of games, but the ones that they did show, people were sort of like, why? Because it's like FIFA and then Call of Duty Ghosts, and those are weird ones that come out of the gate with because those are going to the PS4 also. Like they have to. Those are going to be multi-platform games.
I mean,
they got a dog now. They got a dog.
Yay!
They got a little dog.
Yeah, great Call of Duty. But I mean, I don't know. It's what am I trying to say? Because like this makes me think of that video you sent me. What's his name? Francis.
Oh yeah, Boogie.
Boogie. Losing it about the Xbox One. Because again, it goes to the target that they're going after.
Target audience, yeah.
They're going a lot more toward. It seems from the press conference that they're going a lot more. Man, I can't fucking talk.
Just go, buddy. Just go. You're fine.
Going towards more of the sports fans. Just fine because it's America and there's a huge. I mean, there's a huge population of America that watches American football, and it's gonna be weird to watch it on your TV through your Xbox. I don't know if that's gonna work. It's a little
You already
strange.
have that? Isn't that what that NFL season pass thing is on like 360 and the
That's-
PS3? Or is it
Does
something
that
else?
have all that? I don't
No,
know.
I don't know. You have
It's
to
on
tell me.
DirecTV.
I don't
It's
watch
usually on just
sports.
DirecTV that have like the NFL pass and stuff.
But I've seen that like thing on.
That I don't know. I wouldn't pay for that.
I felt like you told me
I
about
only,
that before.
I only watch the Texans because it's my team. But
Yeah, true.
what the fuck was that? What was my point here?
Target audience, buddy.
I know. I'm trying to remember. I'm just fucking.
You said it's weird. It'd be weird
It
to
is
watch.
kind of weird. It is weird to watch. It would be
Do
weird.
we need
to
a
watch.
stenographer?
Yeah, I know, right? Read that back to me. Come on. We could just stop it and play back like the last 5 seconds. And
I don't. No, we don't do that.
We don't do.
We don't do
I don't know
that.
how to do that.
I don't do that.
Technology's
Yeah.
too advanced for me.
I don't know about pending recordings.
Oh, technology. It is kind of weird, but you're gonna show your best sellers, and even though that it's okay, well, I want to go on two paths here. First, I could argue the same thing for Watch Dogs, right? For PS4, why did they show Watch Dogs? It's a third-party game. It's gonna be on Xbox One. The only other thing is that it was new and it was different, so it was the first first of that.
Yeah, that's
trailer
also
we
going to be on the Xbox One.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
so I mean, I could argue that for
Yeah.
PS4. They did. And,
Why you coming at me, bro? You coming at
I'm
my?
just saying, like,
you coming at my team. We're on teams now.
Everyone always like everything I read is like, well, PS4 did this. It's just you could say both ways, but I will grant Sony showed a lot of
They showed a lot of exclusives.
exclusives. Yeah, but there was some like.
Wait, is that even true, or am I just saying that?
All right,
I
you don't even know.
can't. I'm
See,
trying to think
you
back.
don't even know.
But like Infamous, that's not coming to.
Yeah, no,
and I'm excited
yeah,
as shit for that. Like
but-
that alone is.
I mean, but there was like, and then two of the other demos I remember was just a dude, like just faces of a dude, which is cool because it just showed off the graphics. The other one, I don't remember who it was.
Knack. That was another.
Well, yeah, no, not that one. It was the one with the knight fighting the dragon.
Oh, I think it's called Deep Down from Capcom.
Yeah, from Capcom, and I remember them saying something like it's not an official like IP, but this is kind of something that we could do with it, or something
That
like
was
that.
said. I thought they were saying that's like a full game that should be coming.
Well, maybe I'm mistaken, but,
But
I thought I remember something.
that might be
something
coming to
the
Xbox
effects.
One, but they haven't confirmed it.
Yeah,
they're not
so
there.
I mean, you're going to show Call of Duty because the image of the Xbox is more, I would say, more mainstream than any of the other systems. So I mean, Call of Duty is probably is one of their best sellers
like on that system.
on that system for sure.
Mhm.
I mean, if they had a Halo one, that would be awesome too. But
That's what people are saying. Like, why not Halo and stuff? But I mean, like, they
It
might
could
be
be.
waiting until E3 show big
yeah,
guns.
exactly. And then I was like,
Show
just
big guns. We got
just-
TV though. We got TV. We got TV. We got the
I'll
TV
just my
series.
pants if I see another Halo on the spot. And I mean, FIFA, Madden, they highlight those because people like the image of the Xbox to me has always been Halo,
Sports and first-person
sports,
shooting.
and
Shooting.
it's not, and it's just that's kind of it's not so. This is so cliche. It's like that's the American way: sports and shooting motherfuckers. Like that's, I mean that.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're not really wrong.
Whereas, like, for Sony, it's, I always think Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
RPGs,
yeah, that's
all
how I
that
think
kind
of it
it's
too.
just different.
Sony, you get like these imaginative, like, fantastic journeys, and and they're for like people with like real imagination, and the Xbox is more for like mouth breathers.
Yeah, I know.
You knew
right?
I was coming.
Yeah, I know.
You know I was gonna say something to this.
You son of a bitch.
I saw it on your face. You're like,
I was like, I know what he's going to do.
I already know what he's
I
doing.
hate it. But
No,
I mean,
I'm
that's,
joking, though.
that's what they're going to pump up because that's what sells on their system.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I want to see some fucking dragons. I want to fight some dragons,
Yeah.
But-
No, that's why I sent the Francis video to you, because he was talking about
For
dragons.
that one reason.
Yeah, because this guy over here, you love dragons.
It's not that I love them, but I love fighting them or like watching people fight dragons.
It just sounds awful. You should have just left it. I love decapitating dragons. I just love.
Well, that's why I like Skyrim so much, because you fight dragons, even though they're easy to kill. But
That's what I'm trying to get you into Dragon's Dogma. That's gonna be.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
it will happen at some point.
It's gonna have like.
Fucking Hapage works.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like that's why my argument against like showing all their sports, like Forza, they showed Forza. That's one of their
Yeah.
titles.
That's gonna be
That's an exclusive.
That'll get people in.
So
That's their Gran Turismo.
Yeah, that's gonna get people in if you're into that. I'm not.
I'm not either.
So
I'm not
I
really a
don't
big
care.
racing fan.
I'm not either, unless it's like Burnout. I like Burnout. It's because it's destructive.
Yes,
I only like destructive,
like
racing
arcadey.
games. Yeah.
I think I like arcadey racing. Well, but Burnout wasn't my shit. Just like just the crashes and shit.
Exactly.
Like that high octane bullshit.
Just fucking shit up. But I don't know. I know why. I mean, that's the thing, is they're showing their sports because that's what they sell on the system.
Yeah.
And they're showing Call of Duty because that's what sells on the system.
Yeah.
So I mean, I want to see more exclusive titles, but we gotta wait till E3, which sucks. But I want to know now.
And then we're gonna do an E3 show, and then
of course
opinions might be changed.
Well, that's gonna be like a long. We might have to do like 2 part on that shit. It's gonna be a long conversation.
Oh hell yeah! And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Up top.
Boom.
Up top. Yeah.
But anything else to say on the subject, sir?
Other than the fact that
Or closing statements?
Well, no, closing statements. I realized that watching that press conference that I already knew this, but like it really hit me that I am their specific target audience. I love sports. I love shooting motherfuckers, and
I love watching TV. I love being connected to the cloud.
Yeah.
I love my shitty internet.
I don't know. It's just something about it was just like, because I'm a gamer, but I love sports.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what they're going for.
And you have a beard.
I do. I look like an American too. It's because I am one.
I am American.
I don't even know. It wasn't like an insult towards you if that's how you took it.
No, I didn't. I didn't really give a shit.
It's like I would be the stereotypical like.
You look jockey. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you even came in here, and you came in the studio with fucking
Studio
basketball
okay,
shorts
hold
on.
up.
Hey,
hold up a second.
They don't need to know what kind of operation we're running here. Just
tell you
leave
what
it.
kind of
Just
operation
leave
we're
it.
running.
Just leave it.
Fucking studio. Sounding all professional.
Just leave it. Just
What
leave
is
it.
this like fucking? This is like a TV. What is it called?
What, a TV stand where I eat my breakfast?
No,
Fuck
it's
off.
not a
I love
TV
eating on it.
It's not a TV stand. Fuck, what are they called? Oh, I can't remember. It's gonna bug me.
Like
Whatever.
dinner tray?
Yeah, dinner tray. Thank you. We put the mic on a dinner tray. Is that how professional we are? I'm like coming at you. I don't know why.
It's like you work here too.
I know, right?
Like you do.
It's like it's not a studio.
No, that's why I'm looking at you like this. It's like you know what you're doing. Like this is both of us. You are equally involved.
Yeah, I did come in I came in with gym shorts, some Nikes,
Or any
and,
Houston
a
Cougars.
Houston Cougars shirt,
Fucking shirt.
and I haven't shaved in like fucking. Well, that's a whole.
That's because that's a whole
I'm
other
on
thing.
a
That's
sabbatical.
you're on sabbatical.
Bitches.
But
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying, like, I am their target audience.
yeah, is that your closing statement?
Yeah.
My closing
So, like-
statement is.
Well, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
I was like, well, other than the fact that people say that their target audience doesn't exist, I'm one of them.
But it's so weird. But like you're a gamer.
Yeah.
You're not like I don't know. I semi disagrry with that because of
It's like you don't want to believe that I'm that guy. You're like,
I really don't.
I can't be friends with him. Like, that doesn't work for me.
because it's I don't know.
Like
It's
a
just,
facade, like you just ignore that part of me.
maybe
Like, I'm
that's
just
what
like
I've been
the
doing
gamer.
for years.
I know, right?
But no, because it's like I just stop being so fucking sensible. Stop being an adult. Just cut it out.
I'm trying to bring my A game today.
Stop.
You want me to like fall asleep on? I am on a bed. I could just fall asleep.
No, but I mean, like, I joke, I kid, but honestly, the system, it just might be. That's it. I'm representing that group of people that seem to be like when I think about it in my heart of hearts, we might just be oversimplifying it. Those things that we're saying are bad or don't appeal to us. We haven't tried them out yet. Like with the same thing with the iPhone versus Android and stuff like that. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Android phones have like the better specs, but when you get an iPhone in your hand, you're like simplicity
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah. I mean, like if I
That's-
can tack on to that, I mean, we
You
like,
had your closing statements.
Shut the fuck up. I mean, we're both the same way as we like to get our hands on something before we don't like to
Before we
prejudge.
knock
You
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
We like to play with things. We like to get our hands on it and see it that way. I mean, it's the same with games, all that good stuff, movies, music, all that. That's just how we are. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be natural
Well, I mean,
for us to want that.
I'll admit it. Like I'm I lean more towards the Sony side, but it's not like to the point of like some of them where it's just like I'll downvote something that's Microsoft related, or like I don't go that far with it. It's just like I'm more interested in what they have to bring to the table, and and like some I don't know. It's a team mentality. Like sometimes when like I've been reading like all the negative feedback about the Microsoft One thing, and I'm like sort of like giddy. I'm like, oh my yes. Yeah. Sony went up 9% because they like fucked up a little bit. Yes. Oh no. I love it, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
Like I still, it's still
you own one, so you know what I'm saying.
I own both. I got both.
You don't.
I never really turn on the Xbox, but I own both.
You own it.
Yeah,
that's a big step for you.
That's a big step. It was, but
do you remember before I ever came over here, we always joked because you're like, yeah, I got an Xbox. Like, no, you don't.
Oh yeah, you and Ryan were fucking
like,
me about that.
You have an Xbox? Like, I have one. I was like, no, you don't. Like, you only have a PS3. He's like, I'll have Xbox Live. I was like, okay, I added you, and you never accepted my friend request.
That was my old gamer tag. I made a new one.
Yeah,
I have Ryan on there, and for some reason, let me tell you about Ryan. He's Caucasian, but for some reason his avatar is black with an afro because he thought it was funny. I don't know what that was about.
Because that's who he is.
Yeah, he's a jackass. I love him though.
Love him.
I love that dude.
But yeah,
Nolans. You need to see that motherfucker.
Yeah, we do. But yeah, Xbox One.
Yeah.
Still looking for more.
Oh yeah, forgot my closing statement. I have to finish this or else I'll end up looking like an asshole.
Okay, finish it.
Yeah, it's just that But yeah, the thing is, I get why they're trying to expand and not like because you made a good point that sort of changed my mind a little bit of like
yes
fuck off
I win
of course there are gonna be games, so why not try and throw some more shit in there to make it easier to use, like just because they know that like as gamers like we're still people too. We're gonna still want to watch TV. We're still gonna use these other things. So why not try and like they it seemed like they wanted to have something that you never have to turn off. Like it's all Xbox One. It's all encompassing. It's that one thing. It's that one box you're gonna need.
There it is.
Cohesion, like just
there it is.
Seamlessness, and maybe they have maybe they have a point. Maybe it's just we're being too critical and we just need to give it a shot. I'm not willing to spend $600 to give it a shot, but maybe you just need to give it a shot.
You just come over to my house. I'll spend $600.
That's Then I'll check yours out and then probably just change my mind. Like I'll like bitterly too. It's just like what do you like? So Cream, what do you think of the Xbox One? It was alright.
I fucking loved it.
I mean, it was cool that you could instantly go to TV when you said Xbox TV, but I mean, what else has it got?
Whatever. It's no fun.
Probably make up a stupid name. Your gay sex box. Makes no sense whatsoever to call it that.
It doesn't. You're just bitter.
I'm just better.
No, I'll just be the bitter Xbox. Why don't you go back to play your fucking Final Fantasy queer?
Or just fucking. I had a friend Robert Caldwell. He's just like, "What are you playing this week in Final Fantasy fucking 3000? Like, where does it end? Where does it end?" I was like, "What?"
It doesn't.
And it still made me laugh, even though it was so nonsensical.
That's pretty funny though.
But
I think that's it for Xbox One.
Yeah, I think that's it until E3.
Well, there's gonna be a lot. I mean, not just Xbox One, but yeah, until E3, or if we get more details or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, we'll just make posts. Write some more articles. But, yeah.
You want to switch?
Switching gears. We'll go on right into the SARB for... SARB, by the way, sending for spoiler alert review, bitches.
Bitches.
Because we want to talk, like, we just do spoilers because, like, we want to actually be able to talk about the movie. We don't like dancing around shit. So...
I don't like to dance.
Not at all.
Mm-mm.
I look awkward.
You look awkward.
Oh yeah, your little
Please.
dance. Oh yeah, I can dance though. I can do some. I got some moves. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about Star Trek Into Darkness.
Because we saw it last week.
And yeah, we're just gonna talk about it. I liked it.
And the SARB. No, you liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Well, I liked it too. That's all I gotta say.
So for Pieces and Cream, this has been...
That wasn't funny. It's actually really terrible. I'll say I'll say it's definitely
nice little twist in there.
It's gonna be the best movie I've seen this year so far.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go that far.
Second,
we still got Man of Steel, dude. You know I'm pumped.
I said so far.
Oh, so far. Sorry.
Why don't you listen?
Stop using qualifiers and commit to your speech. Have some confidence. Commit to what you say.
I did. This is the best movie I've seen this year so far. Second, oh no.
Whatever, you homo. You caught me.
But,
I don't know.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
By the way, I said homo, but I should, because we've made gay jokes. We're not against the gays. I don't know. I just gotta throw that in there.
Good.
I don't want them to feel like we're excluding them.
I love the gays, huh?
Why am I using them like that?
Never mind. You didn't get it.
No, I got what you... No, I heard what you said. I just felt like it was worse. It was making it worse.
It was worse than what I was saying. Or than what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
It was... I always... Going... Like, the first one, I actually said the same thing about the first one. It was just a super long fucking Star Trek episode. That's what it felt like to me.
Okay, yes. I see
you know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you've seen... I mean, I'm not
Which
a
is
huge,
not a... It's not a bad thing, right?
No, it's not a bad
thing.
Yeah,
okay.
And I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, but I am a fan of these movies because they're good.
Because I mean, like they were made for people like us in the first place, people that didn't watch the original series because like we felt like it was too bogged down with like not enough action. You know, mouth breathers, and like too philosophical and stuff like that. And you know, J.J. Abrams himself, I think he admitted he wasn't a fan, so he made it for like fans of. Like, he made a Star Trek movie for Star Wars fans.
Yeah, like, just more of a science fiction fans overall. Kind of.
Yeah.
And, what was I don't even know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off. You just said it felt like a really long Star Trek.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing, and it's just... I think it's a good thing. That's why it was so good, because it just felt like the flow was good, you know, the build-up was nice. The plot, I thought, was really good.
Yeah, they introduced their universe's version of Khan,
which was awesome,
played by Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh,
Mr. Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was. I was trying because I didn't know it was Khan until probably like.
Well, until he said it.
Well, no, because like when he was
my name is Khan.
Because when he was like, it was like me and my people were in hypersleep. I was like, it's fucking Khan. I was just like, yes.
How'd you know that?
Well, like,
from that line. Stuff. How'd you know it from that line?
I know stuff.
Was Khan in the original like that?
I believe so. Don't.
Well, he had to be because you said you knew it from that line.
I can't go on record and say that stuff because I really have no idea. But like in my mind, like
dude, you are literally on record saying it right now.
But I'm not.
We are recording.
But I didn't admit to what you just said. But like, just something in me was just like, they got to do Khan at some point. So I was just like,
I was thinking that was more of a third movie thing.
No, because I think like third movie they're gonna fight the Klingons.
It's Klingon. It's gonna be full Klingon warfare.
Yeah, they kind of already alluded to it. So, yeah. Not like openly, but they're like a war's coming.
Well, yeah, that's what we're just like guessing. Like that has to be.
But like to me, it had to be Khan because it's fucking Khan. So, and he was like, "Yeah, we were sleeping." And he's like, "It's a super soldier." I was like, "Oh, done."
I was gonna say one thing that some people like were upset by that casting choice.
I caught on to it, but I am bragging a little bit.
No, but some people were upset about the casting choice for Khan because Khan was supposed to be like the character originally was supposed to be like the epitome of like I guess you'd say human evolution. He was made by geneticists, like combining all the best parts of humanity.
Yeah.
And Gene Roddenberry himself said, like in the '60s, he was quoted as saying, you know, if geneticists were actually to do that, put together all our genetic material, like to make like a super human being, I guess, he wouldn't look like a white guy. He'd be like more like
racist.
Which is why he shut up. Which is why Ricardo Montalban was Khan in the original, and like you know some people were like upset about that because it was supposed to be like a diverse role, and they put.
I don't care about that shit.
But no, he did a good job. But I mean, like that
I get that point, but like to me, it's just like
he did a great job. No, but I was just saying, like I got why people were upset. Being
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I mean, like I understood why, but I felt like they weren't overtly saying that with this movie. It was just like, no, it had to be.
It's not like,
I think it's
oh,
just like he was a good actor, so they just put him in.
It's like, to me, it wasn't a statement about.
No, I was just saying that. I was just
You know what I mean?
saying that there was that controversy.
I don't
like
see how people could say, like, I don't know, maybe it's just because, then again, I am, like, biased because I am white, but I just don't see. I didn't
Are
get
you?
that. I guess, I don't know. Like, I don't see that whole.
And by the way,
them
thank
trying
you
to
for
make
being
it
so
sick.
candid about it.
Huh?
Thank you for
Alright.
being so candid about it.
How
Like, I'm
else
not
do
even.
I do?
No, I'm not even joking. It's just like because it feels like I feel like I
Like
don't know.
I'm being candid.
No, but I mean like that statement. It felt like such an unsafe thing to say.
Oh yeah.
But I mean like, but why?
I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that. Like in my mind, I was just like, why? Like why?
I'll hold
Like
back.
oh that
I'll
like
hold back.
they like you might get in trouble for saying that. But it's like
Who's that
you're
in
not.
trouble
But it's
for
not.
what?
It's like that's what I'm saying. It's not at all racist. But I mean like it seems like you white guys usually have to tread on thin ice. So like you don't make statements like that, even though they're totally fine. You know, when you really think about it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, it's not like you waving like some white like pride,
No,
like
that's
white
not,
pride.
no,
flag.
I'm not.
Yeah. No, I was just saying like, yeah, that like
Don't
you know.
call me a racist because I'm not. So
No, that's
Except
not
for
where
those
I'm
Asians,
going.
but-
Are you saying like to anyone?
no,
Oh, you were just fucking around.
just fucking around.
Oh, okay. No, but
Um,
yeah, go ahead.
I just didn't get that whole. I guess I hadn't really thought about the whole. Well, he's white. I mean, like a white super had to be white because he was a super like.
I don't think that's what it was. It was just
Like I don't get
he was
that
an
at
act-
all. You know.
Yeah. No, it was just he
I
was an
get
actor.
like people want to like. I don't know. Let's not get into this because I'm like.
No, I was just I was just letting people know that
that
there
I
was
don't
that
mean, and then
controversy.
I'm gonna get in trouble because I'm not thinking about it. Because like we've been talking for like fucking.
Well, yeah,
like
you
an
and I
hour.
like talk like just fucking frankly and candidly to each other all the time.
No,
And it's,
not, it's
and
not,
it's
it's not
special
that.
for the audience because
It's a
I'm
special.
because you're white and I'm black.
It's that dynamic. No, it's not that I'm not gonna say. I'm just not gonna think about what I'm saying, and I'm gonna end up saying something that
That someone might
misrepresents
take the
me.
wrong way.
Because we've been
Well, then
talking,
just
how
like,
long have we
well-
been talking? Like for an hour?
Yeah, I told you this is freeform. We're just we're just going.
I don't. Let's not talk about race. Because I gotta be like all my game to talk about race.
No, that's what I was saying earlier. I was saying like, thank you for who's calling
It's
you.
my brother.
Oh.
He can wait. But like just.
Okay,
the
I'll
whole thing
just-
about the diversity thing. That's. I mean, I get that. I mean,
No, okay. I was
I
gonna
just
give my point on
I
it.
didn't think. I
For why I
didn't
don't think it's-
I didn't think twice about it.
Yeah.
I'll just be honest.
No, okay. At first, when I heard it, like for the first 5 minutes that I heard it, I was just like, "Oh yeah, that sort of does suck." But then I completely thought about it, and I was like, "Well, the only people that would be sort of upset were the people that were familiar with the original series, and in the original series, they're like people that like true Trekkies." Like know the lore and
Yeah.
they're familiar with anything that Gene Roddenberry would have said. So, like it wouldn't. I feel like deep down, like it wouldn't have bothered them because they know the origin. Like they get why Ricardo Montalban was like cast as Khan. Why like Khan, the original Khan is the way is the way that he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like they still get like the original sense of it. I don't know if I'm still making like
Yeah,
complete
no, I
sense.
got you. Yeah,
So,
that
like-
makes sense.
So like, you know, they're not gonna blindly believe that, you know, the character of Khan is supposed to be like some super soldier white guy. Like only a white guy could be that because they know
That
what.
seems too. I don't know. That seems too picky. Like
Yeah.
to me, it seems just like a real. I
And
don't
like,
know.
and if anything, like people that are really
Probably
into
something
fandoms,
else.
like certain fandoms, like to educate other people. So like, if that ever came up from like I don't think the generic moviegoer that was just into Star Trek would even like their mind would even go there.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's like you know, typically speaking, I don't even think there's a problem.
I don't think so either. That's
Because like as far as anyone that like just wants to see the Star Trek movies would think, they're like, oh, that guy is in that Sherlock TV show that's really you know popular. That's why he got cast.
well, and the other thing too is, I mean, it's up. To,
I don't even think
it's
he has
up
the
to
same
J.J.
origin story.
Abrams. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's up to how he wants that character to be portrayed. So
No, I don't.
you know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things. Is yeah, he could have been.
Well, that
But
I
then
don't.
again, he's not going straight off of what it used, the old series, but he is making it. Like I said, overall, it is like a long Star Trek episode.
But I
Which
don't
isn't
know.
a bad thing.
Even then, I don't think it was even.
I don't know.
I think it was just like him.
It's a good, I mean,
I think it was just them
about
respecting him as an actor, so they just put him in that role.
He's a good actor too. I mean, it fit for me, but I mean, then again, I'm not a like I said, I'm not a
No,
Chucky fanboy.
that was just me
so I
getting
don't-
away from like getting away from the racing of it. Not because it's like too taboo or whatever, just because of like I saw the movie and he was great
good.
in it.
Yeah, he was really good.
Like he could play a good villain.
Yeah, he's got that look.
Yeah,
The
he
look.
did.
He really did.
I still need to watch Sherlock. It's been on my queue for I don't know
It's
how
supposed to
long.
be good. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I guess it was a soul deer.
graphics are always good. Star Trek, it's always so good. I don't know.
CGI?
The CGI,
Yeah.
I
All that
love
stuff
it.
is great.
Because it's like, that's always like the highlight. The highlight of the first one definitely did not disappoint me in the second one. It's just the visuals. What?
No, I was looking at a bug.
What?
Ooh, gnat. No, you couldn't see it. It was right in front of my face.
It's like, I'm scared. It's just that the visuals to me is usually the highlight for me for Star Trek.
Yeah.
Any science fiction though, because I like that shit.
Yeah, you do. Speaking of well, never mind. I'll tell you off the air.
Is there anything else we need to talk about? There's definitely gonna be a third one, obviously, because everything's a trilogy.
And there's an episode. Speaking of the third one. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's for Star Wars. Totally unrelated. No, because J.J. Abrams was on Conan. And
Oh, yeah?
and like they were talking about like how he likes to put Easter eggs in his work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how R2D2 was in Star Trek.
Yeah, like I told you.
Yeah. Well, they talked about it on.
Just messing with
Yeah, I know. They talked about it on the talk show, and Conan was like, "Could you put Jub Jub in episode 7 somewhere?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he shook his hand. He's like, "It's going in. It's going to be an Easter egg."
Awesome.
So I guess we're gonna have to look out for that when episode 7 comes out.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Fucking JJ. You know I love him.
yeah.
Great
Big fan.
director. Great director. I don't care if you use lens flare. I don't even know. You know what? I don't even know what that means.
You don't?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like you'll see it.
You see it every
see it,
time
yeah.
you watch that movie.
Anytime
I
someone
was watching.
change the camera angle, boom! Something was shiny on that
This is
fucking
related.
console.
This is related to Star Trek. I was watching the commercial, and whatever knockoff Lego brand got the rights to make Star Trek knockoff Legos. It's not
Keep
Mega
calling
Bloks.
them knockoff.
Because I don't remember the name of it.
Uh.
It's not Legos or Mega Blocks, but they had this little video, and it was funny because they're running down. Their Legos are running down, and they're like, "Go lens flare," and then it like flashed, and I was like, "That's hilarious." And it was, I don't know. It was just
I need to see that. Post
Yeah,
that, dude.
I will. It was just too funny because you were running, and then they were talking, and then they turned the corner, they looked, they're like, "Lens flare," and it flashed.
Like
and then
they said it?
Yeah, they said it. It
Oh
was
my
pretty
God.
funny. So I'll have to post. I'll have to find it. I don't remember.
Just type in like
Brand.
if you
Yeah.
type in Lego, like someone will put it up on YouTube. They'll
Lego
probably have
Star
Lego
Trek.
tag. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. I'll be able to find it. I just can't remember the name. It was just too funny. It was just a side thing. But actors are always good. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a good fucking movie. Even if you're not like it's the same thing as always. If you're not a Star Trek fan or a science fiction fan, you still like it.
Yeah. True that.
That's just how I see it. Like I'm telling them that they'll like it. Go see it.
Go do it.
Well, I mean, if you're a movie fan, you should go see it anyways. This is pretty much one of the biggest movies this year. Pretty much.
Well, I have nothing else to say about it.
I really don't either. I think that's run its course.
That'll be all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. For Peaches and Cream, that was Sarb and Xbox One for like an hour.
A little over an hour. Yeah. Well, no, like 20
I'm
minutes almost.
Peaches,
I'm Cream.
and I put a post about this. We're still trying to get the Let's Plays to work. Stupid device is giving us shit. We're gonna give it a shot today.
Yeah.
If
Well,
not,
should
then
be
I'm
off
just gonna-
hiatus soon.
Then I'm just gonna go cry in the corner. So.
Yeah.
Or throw it through a window.
And next week, I'll tell you what "suck my dick" means.
Good lord.
It's still going on,
It's
dude.
still going on. But yeah, for Peaches and Cream for Xbox One, keep the hope alive. That's what I have to say.
And for me, I say burn it down to the ground, baby. Sony forever. I'm waving my flag, dude. Look at me. I'm waving my flag,
I'm
bro.
gonna get you a flag, bro. Just for that reason.
But anyway, yeah. I guess just wait out until E3, fellow gamers, and see what they got. Alright, for Pieces of Cream,
I'm Peaches.
I'm Cream. And as usual, suck me up that bitch!